Hey, what is going on, everybody? Tom from Tom's Roundness, and today I have what I think will be a pretty interesting video for you. I want to talk about precious metals, and you'll be able to see up at the top, at time of filming, what the precious metals prices are, the spot prices, and get an idea of just exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't been paying attention, gold is literally on a rocket ship trajectory to the moon right now. Climbing up, and away. It's basically been going up steadily for a couple days now with leaps of significance along the way. The silver market, silver's rebounded, but it's not really taken off quite in the same way that gold has. But I guess in terms of perspective and percentage, it's pretty similar in a sense. Not quite, in my opinion, but I think silver is undervalued anyway. But with that said, it kind of begs the question as to why, what is causing this increase in the market. And I have my own opinions, you probably have yours, and collectively in the comment section we could discuss it. And I think that, obviously, I want to encourage that because I like to interact and see what other people are doing and their reasoning behind what they're doing. It's always good to be as informed as possible, so I would encourage everybody to do their own research. But I think for me, silver and gold have always been a great safeguard, one against myself. Harder to spend those things than it is to spend dollars, but also, they have appreciated in value. When I first started making this video, which, if you know me, I've filmed this 15 times by the time you actually see it, and edited it and refilmed it because I wasn't happy. But I think back to when I was buying gold for my business, and I was buying gold for $1,280 an ounce. So if I was able to hold all that gold, oh man, would that be a lot over that period of time. But the $1,280 gold versus the $2,200 approximately that gold's worth today, roughly, we'll say $2,200 just for the sake of round numbers. But there'd be a pretty significant increase. And for those people out there who do stack gold, they're seeing some big gains if they've been doing it over the long term. So I definitely personally believe that precious metals are a good investment, and they're not they're tangible. I like tangible things. I trust what I can hold, and I really can't get away from that mindset. But it's always served me well. Anyway, so if you take a look at the thing across the top of the screen there, you can kind of see the precious metals prices as of the recording of this video. And it makes me really wish I had a lot more gold right now. Don't we all? Because I mean, at this point, it's really looking good. But again, it makes you kind of wonder why. And we've obviously got a lot of chaos in the world right now. I think even in our own country we've got some tension between the parties and various things with inflation and maybe it's distrust and or preparation. People want to be prepared for who knows what we've got out there. We've got other countries trying to compete with the dollar, organizations of countries trying to compete with the dollar, and so I think whenever the global currency is either distrusted or weakened, it seems like the precious metals markets rise to the occasion. They climb, and with the various conflicts around the world, obviously, I think that contributes as well. And anyway, I could ramble all day, as most of you know, but again, thinking back to when I was able to buy gold for $1,200 an ounce, I know there are those of you who could buy gold for significantly less, but at that time you probably made significantly less. So all things considered, it's probably the same perspective as today. So for me, the main reason that I can't just go out and buy an ounce of gold is obviously it's cost prohibitive for me. For those out there who can, I would still say go buy it because it's still on that trajectory. But I work in the power and gas industry, and we're kind of seeing the market obviously is significantly more volatile in the power and gas market. One regulation can change hugely the whole forecast of the future. So with precious metals, silver and gold are pretty much the primary two that we talk about. There are others, platinum, rhodium, all those. But I think that one of my main questions for this video is, which would you rather have? One of these or 88 of these? So two considerations, obviously the price. So that's the main consideration. So most of us can't go out and buy an ounce of gold. It's $2,200, so it's cost prohibitive, but it takes a lot of these to equal one of those in terms of value. Silver is let's say you could go buy that 1 ounce silver for $26, whereas 1 ounce of gold is $2,200. I think is about the cheapest that I was able to find it. When you accumulate 88 of those, which is currently the gold-silver ratio, 88 ounces of silver equals 1 ounce of gold, you're paying a premium on all 88 of those. So let's say the premium's $3, or $2. Let's say it's $2 for a round figure. You're paying $176 in premium for those 88 ounces of silver, whereas if gold spot price is $21.75 and you're paying $2,200, you're paying $22. So a lot of factors to think about, and I'm really curious your thoughts. A lot of us, I think, if you have the same train of thought as me, I would rather have 88 ounces of silver so I wouldn't have to sell them all in an emergency. I'd have multiples, I'd have a few. Now you could collect smaller pieces of gold, however, then again you get into that premium problem and you will pay more for the smaller or fractional pieces. So what are your thoughts? I'm curious to hear, and certainly appreciate all your views, support, and be sure to be subscribed if you're not, because we'll be giving away quite a bit of silver in a video in the near future as we encroach upon 1,700 subscribers. So until next time, gold luck, God bless, and I'll see you then.